Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here in the very first day of this challenge, of this way of finding more care for yourself. So, I will try to keep these videos pretty short because I know time nowadays is more precious than anything else. So, I will give you every second day, maybe, see how it goes, like a short video, put it on the Facebook group, put it on the mailing list as well. So, you can watch it either way. And then, if you haven't gotten that workbook yet, I have put in a few comments already there on how to get that workbook. I will also take pictures and add them to the group as well. So you're not going to miss out, even if you haven't downloaded it. So for the all together, there are 4 lessons of this. And those 4 lessons are again a little bit divided so that it's not too long in one go. And in this very first one today, we're going to be just getting like an overview and then the 5 principles, which was those very first ones in the workbook, and how to create like a lasting self-care. Because like it is with all challenges, uh, in the beginning of the year we have all kinds of ideas what we want to do differently. The idea with this is actually to stick with it. So not just like saying, okay, I've been doing this for a while, but then I stopped it again. But it's more about like creating a new habit in your life. So as you know, for me, self-care is all about like taking care of myself, how the word also says, but mostly about like how I live my everyday life, because that is what it's really about. So you never need to go out of your own way to do something, but it's always about doing that what you do, but maybe a little bit differently. So when we get to the first one of those 5, which is do activities you love. So for example, if you hate something like running, this was the example here, um why would you do it? Why would you like force yourself doing something which you actually don't enjoy? So for me, I have been personally all my life never been that sporty. I mean, I grew up in the Alps, I went skiing and snowboarding, but that was kind of like a fun thing to do, but it was never about like doing a workout. So before I found yoga, I was trying to run and I was trying to cycle and I was trying to do all kinds of things. And I always thought this isn't just not for me. And sometimes what we do is like we do it because we hear other people saying this is good for you, so you're supposed to do it. And this can be even yoga, maybe there are some of you who say like, I tried yoga many times, but it's not for me. Even though, having said that, yoga has so many different levels and there's so many different styles. So if you don't like yoga, maybe you haven't found the class which really suits you, because yoga has really everything. It has the active part. So what I really love about it, one day I can be just working really, really strongly, and then another day I can just do relaxation, and other days I mix them. So it depends also where I am in my cycle. So yoga is a good idea, but I'm not here to tell you you should start doing yoga, or you most likely already do. But I'm telling you here that you do what you love. So that is the most important. So cut off the gym if that doesn't feel good. Cut off, and it doesn't really mean, for some it feels amazing to do gym work. So for me, it's all about that you love what you do and you're going to be just fine. Starting small is good. So if you want to now make some changes, it's a really interesting way where to start, because sometimes it feels very, very overwhelming. So when I started this project here with what I'm putting out now, it felt really, really overwhelming. And I thought like, how will I get all the pieces, puzzles together? But then you have to start from somewhere. And that is the same, like, for example, with eating habits, like it says in the working book. Like it doesn't always necessarily have to be like, okay, now I have to completely change and do everything different because I know it would be better in another way. But you are actually going to just do one thing and then do another thing. I would say, like, when it comes to eating, it helps already to just first cut away that what you know is absolutely not good. So it's much better to let go of what's not good than just eat all kinds of things and then try to find the healthy part on that. Yeah, so be kind to yourself. Take one small step at a time, and say like, okay, that's how you will satisfy yourself as well. You don't have to force yourself to change, but you go little by little. Good. And then the next one is like, listen carefully to what your body needs. That is one. That is one. Because we are very easily falling into, I don't know, let's say for most of us, maybe it's like the working mode. You're just in that machinery and you just do, and you go. And at some point you realize, oh my God, now I'm burned out. Now this has been way too stressful. So why don't we just stop a little earlier before we get into that moment, into that situation? So it's like when we are stressed, then we lose touch, because in that stress mode, there's no time, there's no moment there where we could actually just feel, how does this feel? So if I'm running, I can't feel because I'm on the run. But the moment I stop, I can feel. And that is a very, very important thing, because it's your body gives you constantly the messages, what it wants to tell you. It's just us who are too busy to listen. So again, coming back to the yoga, that yoga itself has taught me to listen, has taught me to feel more, to be more sensitive, but sensitive in the body, because we are all like a little sensitive, maybe mentally, but it's the body sensitivity which we're really looking for in this. Yeah, so listen, and act when you hear, when you get the voice, when you get a message, act towards it. So this is something which you can have an opportunity to do every single day. So the next one is reward yourself generously, which, why not? If you're working hard, if you're running a family, if you're taking care of kids or elderly, whatever, we all have stuff going on. And most of the time, we just are in that machinery, once again, where we do neglect ourselves a little bit. So the own rewards are very important. So now I'm going to take a time off. Now this is where I'm going to step away from what I'm always doing, and I'm going to treat myself. I personally treat myself to body work. I go to massages and reflexology and everything which makes me feel good, everything which makes my nervous system calm. So besides doing my yoga work, I'm also finding that from somewhere else, and that's my best rewarding thing. But like it says here, sometimes you can just like reward yourself by just lying down on the sofa, and I'm gonna just scroll through and see if I find something funny to watch on Netflix and just relax in that way as well. So do something, treat yourself well, because you are the only one who who will get the reward in the end. So treating yourself well is a good idea. Be flexible and change a habit if it's not working. So that is also very easy, again, when we are falling into something where we feel like, okay, here I am, maybe a certain memory, yes, I have been here before. And for some of us it's easy to change because there's also already like some kind of flexibility, and for some of us it's a little harder. So it's harder to say like, yeah, but I'm already in this, how should I change? So in that sense, working with flexibility, and that starts in the mind, becoming mentally more flexible about what is going on. If it's a situation in the family, like with your partner, like where can I be more open? Where can I give the other one more room so I also receive more room? So again, it's like those little changes which we make every day, which in the end make a much bigger difference. So if you think about all those 5, do activities you love, start small is good, listen carefully to what your body needs, reward yourself generously, and be flexible and change a habit if it's not working. So those are the 5 first one of today, and I want you just to ponder about them. If you have any comments, if you want to share about anything, feel free to comment down there. And so maybe others could also benefit from it. And we're going to continue with this same lesson in the next video, where we will go a little bit more with precision into what we can do actually to change. So this first one is just for you to ponder, to, let it reflect on you. And then in the next one, where we're going to go in more detail, you also get the chance to look at your own, where you are, at that level when it comes to this self-care topic. Good. That was it for today. So I hope you are enjoying this. And if you know somebody who would benefit from it, please share the link and invite them to the group. And I would be really happy to get an amazing warrior community going. So no more worries, because we are the warriors. Have a great day.